Hello everyone and welcome to today's video where I'm going over the news that is official. Donald Trump has appointed RFK Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to the Health and Human Services Secretary in the Trump administration. This is obviously groundbreaking news of Trump keeping a promise from his campaign. He promised RFK Jr. in return for support in the presidential campaign, he would let RFK have essentially this position, and Trump has followed through on this promise. So Trump announced he will tap former 2024 Democratic presidential candidate and independent candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to lead the Department of Health and Human Services. Trump said, quote, "I am thrilled to announce RFK Jr. as the United States Secretary of Health and Human Services. For too long, Americans have been crushed by the industrial food complex and drug companies who have engaged in deception, misinformation, and disinformation when it comes to public health," Trump said in an announcement Thursday. "The safety and health of all Americans is the most important role of any administration in HHS and will play a big role in helping ensure that everybody will be protected from the harmful chemicals and pollutants, pesticides, pharmaceutical products, and food additives that have contributed to the overwhelming health crisis in the United States and the country. Mr. Kennedy will restore these agencies to the traditions of the gold standard scientific research and beacons of transparency to end chronic disease epidemic and to make America great and healthy again," Trump added. Kennedy dropped out of the presidential race in August and quickly endorsed the Trump-Vance ticket and has repeatedly vowed to make America healthy again. This is obviously monumental news, as RFK Jr. played a very, very instrumental role in helping Donald Trump get elected across the United States, where Donald Trump won the Electoral College 312 to Kamala Harris's 226. Trump also currently has a 2% lead in the popular vote right now, and that I'm sure will continue to count as more votes come in, with California still having 11% of the votes left, as well as some votes out of Oregon, and I believe that's pretty much it. But Trump won the election, and he won in states like Wisconsin, like Michigan, Pennsylvania, Georgia, North Carolina, Arizona, Nevada. Trump won every single swing state that there was, something we have not seen in a very long time, and perhaps a lot of RFK's support and consolidating around Trump could have been a potential reason why Trump was able to win, as before he dropped out of the race, RFK was polling around 3 to 4% in a lot of these battleground states. So having RFK support was very helpful for Trump, it seems, and Trump has now returned the favor by appointing him the head of HHS. And this is obviously getting a lot of blowback from Democratic senators and potentially some Republican senators who maybe are more critical of the former and now soon to be president again, President Trump, than other Republicans who are very loyal to President Trump. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I believe Kennedy does have to be approved by the U.S. Senate, so that'll be a very interesting situation that unfolds, but certainly a very, very big news and appointment for Trump here. There was also some other appointments made as well. U.S. Attorney for the Southern District Court of New York was Jay Clayton. Trump announced that yesterday as well. U.S. Secretary of Veteran Affairs. This might be a familiar name if you're interested in elections like I am. Trump chose former Georgia Representative Doug Collins. Doug Collins, once upon a time, was rumored to be a Senate candidate, potentially. I believe it was in 2020 and 2022. Very, very loyal Trump in a long time. Trump allies. This is a very, very interesting appointment by Trump. And Trump said Doug is a veteran himself who currently serves our nation as a chaplain in the United States Air Force Reserve Command and fought for our country in the Iraq War. We must take care of our brave men and women in uniform. Doug will be a great advocate for our active duty service members, veterans, and military families to ensure they get the support they need. Thank you, Doug, for your willingness to serve our country in this very important role. Trump also announced Dean John Sowers' as pick for Solicitor General for the U.S. Solicitor General. And a big one we've been waiting on for a while now is Doug Burgum, who the rumors were he was going to get Secretary of Energy, but President Trump, in a speech, announced that North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum would lead the Department of the Interior during a speech at the Americans for Prosperity Gala at Mar-a-Lago. Trump said, quote, "He's going to be announced Friday. I look forward to doing the formal announcement. Although this is a pretty big announcement right now, actually," Trump said. "He's going to head the Department of Interior, and he's going to be fantastic." Burgum, of course, was a presidential race in the 2024 Republican primary, of course, being very supportive and vocal for support of Trump. He was a multimillionaire, former software company CEO turned two-term governor of North Dakota. He launched a White House bid in June of 2023, and he made energy and natural resources a very important part of his campaign. And then after he dropped out of the race, Burgum became a high-profile surrogate for the former president and was at one time even in contention to be Trump's running mate, alongside with J.D. Vance of Ohio and Marco Rubio of Florida. Both now Burgum and Rubio, though they were not chosen to be Trump's running mate, are serving in the Trump administration. So that's currently all the positions we have knowledge about right now. Certainly, Burgum and Collins are very good, interesting picks, but RFK Jr. is certainly going to get most of the attention here. This is a very, very fascinating pick, and I think this is where we're going to see a lot of, when it comes to approving the people in the Senate, this pick and the Matt Gaetz pick are where I'm sure there's going to be a lot of, I don't know what's the right word to use, but a lot of contention among senators, most likely, between RFK and Matt Gaetz. I think Robert F. Kennedy might have a little bit more, but this will be very, very interesting to see how this unfolds. So that's just a quick update. That's all I have for you in this video today. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to give this video a like, click subscribe, share with your friends and family, and I hope to see you in a future video. That will do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to give it a like. And if you really liked it, please remember to click the subscribe button and make sure you turn post notifications on so you always get notified when I post a new video. That way you never miss one. Also, please remember to share this video with your friends and family if you really, really, really like the video. And remember to stay tuned because I'll be posting at least one video every single day leading up until Election Day. So I'd really appreciate it if you keep coming back and watching those videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video.